Hey guys, this is Bryce360. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about the Windows 10 event and what it means to gamers for Xbox One. The first thing I want to do is just kind of highlight the things that they brought up and then go over each point. So the first things that they announced were game streaming for Xbox One to PC. They also talked about crossplay for Xbox One and PC. Which is a really cool feature with, and they did a demo with Fable Legends. They also mentioned about DirectX 12, and as well as an Xbox app for PC or for Windows 10 devices. They also showed off Cortana and Spartan browser. A lot of these things that we knew that they were going to probably come up in the Windows 10. This was not a Xbox One conference, so a lot of this stuff that they talked about in this particular conference is relative to PC. However, a lot of these things we do know will be integrated with Xbox One, and they also did talk about a little bit of Xbox One things. Phil Spencer did come out in a Battletoads shirt, so that probably is confirmation that there will be a Battletoads game coming to the Xbox One. Not confirmed. But seeing him in a Battletoads shirt is probably a good indication that there will be a Battletoads game. They also, as far as the Xbox app is concerned, this will be coming to Windows 10, and this will allow you to see like your friends list, also like achievements, and also be able to like voice chat on your PC to your Xbox One. They also are introducing game DVR to the PC. Xbox One already has that, but you'll be able to use that on your PC now, which is really cool function. We all know as Xbox One users, to be able to have that game DVR functionality is a really nice feature for that. Other things that they talked about was the Cortana integration onto PC. A lot of people have Windows phones. They already know about Cortana, but they're taking it to a more personalized level, being able to bring it across all platforms, PC, tablet, and eventually Xbox One. I'm looking forward to that, and I think that's a nice feature. The other thing is Spartan browser, a really cool browser. I don't know if Microsoft is going to be using Internet Explorer anymore. My guess is they'll just use Spartan browser now. It's going to be a lot more lightweight, faster, a lot of cool features, and more interactive, more social. So they're bringing an internet browser to be more social. So you can, highlight points on a web page and then share those with somebody else in your group, which is really cool. I think that's a really cool feature. I'd love to see that on the Xbox as well when I'm going through and talking about that with other Xbox One gamers. They did talk about DirectX 12 a little bit. They did a Future Mark demo, just kind of showing, the benefits of using DirectX 12. The demo that they showed was another machine running not DirectX 12 and a machine running DirectX 12. And the demo is running, the scene would get more complex, and the machine that wasn't running DirectX 12 would actually start to lag and eventually just stop. And the machine that was running DirectX 12 would continue to get more complex and just continue to keep running smoothly. Phil Spencer did say that in some games there will be up to a 50% improvement in gaming, especially CPU-bound type games. It'll just provide better tools for developers to make these games run a lot better. We all knew this, especially Xbox One fans, or at least for myself. I knew that DirectX 12 would be a huge improvement, and I still know it will be. The Xbox came out prematurely, if you want to say. It wasn't ready for the market, but there was no way they could give Sony a year advantage to come out. And now that all these new features are coming in, it's obvious that the Xbox is built for the future, and I can't wait to see what they're going to bring. The other thing that was really cool was the crossplay feature. Now, this will allow you to play Xbox One with PC for select games. Now, right now it's Fable Legends, so you'll be able to play a PC version of Fable Legends and an Xbox One version of Fable Legends together. So, I think this is really cool. Wouldn't mind playing, against someone on PC or with somebody on PC. I think it works a lot better, like on these types of games, even like RTSs or like Final Fantasy, maybe 14. Those types of games are fine. Any competitive type games like Halo or something, I'm not too excited for something like that. I hope they don't go that route. I could definitely see an advantage, especially for PC users, to be using a mouse and keyboard versus a controller. So we'll have to see on that, but I definitely do dig the whole idea with Fable Legends. I'm really excited. Battletoads. Phil Spencer wearing that shirt, and I believe Battletoads will be all but confirmed coming out on Xbox One. It's just no coincidence he's wearing it. If he's wearing Battletoads, it definitely is going to be coming out. The other thing is game streaming. Now, what this allows you to do is actually play your Xbox One games that you own and stream them to your PC or tablet. This is really cool. I think this is more practical than using, like, let's say a Vita for the PlayStation, and you have to buy that separate device. Most people have tablets or at least a laptop or even a PC, and any of those machines that are running Windows 10 will be able to, you're able to stream your Xbox One games to these devices. I think what really makes it cool, or even more cool, is the fact you can use your Xbox One controller. So you can play the game the way it was designed, so it'll feel like you're on an Xbox One, just a different screen. And it's really useful for someone like me, where he has a family and they like to watch movies on his Xbox. I got HBO Go, and everyone's watching on my Xbox, and it gets frustrating when I can't play like my Halo. And now I have an option to do that just by streaming it to my PC once in a while. I think that's a really cool feature, and I can't wait for this Windows 10 integration. The last thing I want to talk about is, and this is the one that really blew my mind. I know eventually this is most likely going to come to Xbox One. This is mostly Windows 10 related. Not even just Windows 10. This thing can kind of just run on its own. It doesn't have to be attached to anything. Is the new AR glasses. Now, this is called HoloSense. Xbox, or I should say Microsoft, came out with this, and this thing blew my mind away. This is something that I felt like would be way off in the future, and from what they showed, they did a video first, and I was like, this is something that's not going to be as cool. And then they did a live demo, and I was completely shocked. When I seen them running this, I could see this just being the next big thing. Especially when you're able to demo something and not have to wear the product and actually show the way it appears in their eyes. I thought this thing was really cool. To be able to see, have augment the reality around you and see, interact with it. I think this is next generation stuff. This is future. VR to me is like 3D. I can't see anyone impairing their vision or their hearing and not being able to see around them and be practical. If you don't have a sense of your surroundings, it causes, like, I can't watch 3D. 3D, like, for a long period of time. I have a 3D TV. It messes with my eyes. I get headaches. It drives me nuts. And with this augmented reality thing, I think being able to see around you, I think this is going to be cool. I think being able to interact with it, I mean, just imagine, playing Halo and seeing the visor around you, or you can add elements in, like when you're customizing. I've heard that somebody say this about customizing the Master Chief. Maybe you can see them in the corner, or maybe even Cortana coming up. It's just a lot of things you can do with these glasses, and you don't have to worry about not being able to know what's going on around you. I think that's the important thing. If you can wear something like glasses and see around you, and not have to worry about, like, someone sneaking up and playing a joke on you, I think it's really cool. I think this is beyond just gaming itself. A lot of people can use this. And they even showed, people using this for, like, NASA using it for, like, Mars missions. And I definitely see this taking off. And this is the future. I think this is just a surface just a small scratch on the surface of what Microsoft is going to be providing. And we're going to see a lot in the coming months, especially for Xbox One. There's going to be a lot of things that are going to blow our mind. This is just a small thing. And to get a full Windows 10 integration into the Xbox One, we're going to see some amazing stuff. I just imagine just a lot of things. Even if we can get Steam games and just a lot of different things. I know my expectations are really high, but from what I can see where they're going with this and seeing this integration, I just see this taking off. And I know that Sony fanboys don't like hearing positive Xbox One news. I really hate to break it to you, but Xbox One is going for the future. PlayStation is stuck with old off-the-shelf parts. You know, you're going to be having to buy a new PlayStation if they even have one in the next 5-6 years. You're going to be stuck with some really bad stuff. I mean, you got cloud computing. I know people are saying it's far off, but we're there. I mean, when you've seen like this HoloSense glasses and what they did with it, I mean, this is next generation future stuff that I thought wouldn't be around for 10 years from now. And I think that Microsoft is on the right path. I'm really loving the fact that Phil Spencer is on board, full out gaming, bringing the Xbox One, making it better. My experience has been awesome, and I hope they continue to do this. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like and subscribe.